Ahoy hoy, I'm Planet Walk, and there is a bit of criticism that I often receive, which usually goes something along the lines of, you know the person that you're responding to is joking, right? It is clearly satire. This will often get levied at me because a flat earther will often say something that is totally outlandish, and someone will come along and go, yeah, I know flat earthers are stupid, but they're not that stupid. And I think the problem comes from people not realizing that flat earthers just say the most ridiculous stuff. I don't think it's even possible to tell if someone is just joking about being a flat earther or if someone is genuinely a flat earther. So I've decided to put together a test. I've taken things that flat earthers have said before and things that I've just made up in order to sound ridiculous, and I'm going to see whether someone can tell which ones were actually said by flat earthers. All I need now is a friend, preferably someone that doesn't know a whole lot about flat earth. I'm sure I have one of those lying around somewhere.
Ahoy hoy, I am with Alice in Wonder Wonderland, your favourite Kiwi trans girl.
Well, to be fair, I might be their favourite Kiwi trans girl. So how familiar are you with flat earthers?
Well, I am aware of both the Earth and flat.
Perfect! You don't know anything then. I am going to read out statements. Some of these statements will be things that flat earthers have said, and other statements will be things that I just made up. And if you want to play along, you can, though to be fair, most of my audience probably already knows the answers, because some of these are things that have been said on my channel by other flat earthers.
Okay.
So, is this statement a flat earth statement, or is it something that I made up? Sunlight is warm light, but moonlight is cold light.
I believe this statement was said by famous flat earther James K. Sullivan in 1989.
There are famous flat earthers in 1989?
Yes.
I was not aware of that. You are correct.
It was what did I say his name was?
I don't know.
It was James Sullivan in 1989.
The Mandela effect is a result of the New World Order changing the timeline to one where it's accepted that Earth is a globe.
I think a flat earther said that. That sounds very outlandish.
Well, they do say a lot of outlandish things.
Mm.
And you would be incorrect. I made that up.
Fuck!
YouTube is censoring flat Earth, so we must be right.
That's this is much harder than I anticipated. It would be easier if I had prior knowledge of the flat Earth movement. I'm gonna say you said that.
No, that was something that...
Fuck!
We're starting to get an answer to, is flat Earth so ridiculous that nobody can tell whether a flat earther is genuine or not?
Perhaps this is a good time to give me an explain like I'm 5. What is flat Earth?
So basically it's the belief that the Earth is flat and that there's a conspiracy to hide the shape of the Earth. They've got many reasons for it.
Interesting.
Giants dug the moon out of the Grand Canyon and placed it in the sky to mock humans for worshipping the sun.
I really hope a genuine flat earther said that, because that is fucking hilarious. Please tell me someone actually said that.
Is that your answer? Someone said that?
I have faith.
The answer is yes.
Oh my god.
That was actually said by a flat earther called Flat Earth Aussie Jesus.
Oh, he was Australian, of course, it all makes sense.
Here's one. You can actually focus moonlight down using a magnifying glass, and instead of causing something to burn, it will freeze it. This is how the ancients would freeze food.
What do you think, Chester?
Seems very disinterested.
He's very disinterested, but he knows a lot more about flat Earth than I do, because he can't even picture what a sphere is. I'm gonna say you said that.
You would be correct. Technically I didn't say that, but a flat earther called McFlatty, who's not actually a flat earther, said that.
Okay, so it's a fake flat earther. I see.
Yeah.
I'm doing well so far. What is that, like 4 for 5? Or 3 for... I don't know.
You're mathing about as good as a flat earther would right now.
The risk I took was calculated, but man, I am bad at math.
I mean, flat earthers wouldn't even calculate a risk.
Good point.
Chemtrails are being sprayed to make it harder to figure out the shape of the Earth.
That is not true. Chemtrails are being sprayed by the French.
You need to tell me whether you think that it's actually said by a flat earther or not.
That's a good... I forgot how the game works. Repeat it. Chemtrails
are being sprayed to make it harder to figure out the shape of the Earth.
I think a flat earther did say that. That seems like something a flat earther would say.
It does seem like something a flat earther would say, but I made that up.
God damn it!
Tennis on TV is CGI in order to make everyone think that the CGI that NASA produces is real.
Where is the connection between tennis and the moon? Where did they get this from? Oh. This is really tricky. You just don't know. That's crazy enough. It could be a real thing someone said. Why? Why would anyone come to that conclusion? I know how stupid people can be. I'm gonna say a flat earther said that.
You would be correct.
Fucking what? Why?
The flat earther was Flat Earth Aussie Jesus again.
No! God's sake! Why? That makes no sense. He can't actually believe that, that must be satire. That is just catastrophically stupid.
Light is the opposite of matter, so instead of it moving down towards the Earth, it moves up towards the heavens, which is why boats disappear bottom first over the horizon.
What?
I see that the Flat Earth ramblings have confused you.
No f***ing way. That's not real. That's that kind of... The opposite of matter is light. The fuck are you talking about? The opposite of matter is nothing. My faith in humanity is dwindling because I think it could be true. I think someone could have actually said that. Fuck. I'm gonna bite the bullet. I think you made that up.
I did.
Yes! I knew it. But for a second I thought it was possible.
So has your faith in humanity been restored?
Absolutely not.
Is it the fact that I could come up with something so ridiculous that has prevented that?
Yeah, I think so. I think I'm now looking at you in a different light.
Oh dear.
And the opposite of light is matter.
The flood in the Book of Noah was caused by the earth tilting slightly, causing all the water to go towards where people lived.
It's an interesting thing about that, right? Look at this from the flat earther's standpoint. That's actually a logical conclusion.
Yeah.
Which is really strange. I think that's true. There seems logic in there, and I think that's something someone could actually say.
So that's your answer?
I think it's something someone actually said.
Well, I made that one up.
Okay, you know what? I'll forgive you because that is actually clever. You could. I'm pretty sure if you made that statement, you could convince a few flat earthers.
Well, funnily enough, when I posted that to Twitter on a flat earth account, it convinced no one, and people thought that I was a Poe.
A Poe?
Yeah, someone who is pretending to be a flat earther. I mean, to be fair, I was pretending to be a flat earther, so they were pretty right on that. Alright, so, sextants only work because tangent lines are flat, not curved, so the Earth must be flat.
Can you repeat that?
Sextants only...
Funny word. What a sucker! Oh my god. So, the intercourse tint is something about tangent to prove flat.
Do you need me to explain what a tangent line is?
Yeah, I do. I don't know what that is.
She doesn't know what that is. That's worrisome.
What the fuck is it? Look, I was not a top student in statistics, okay? Like, they told...
It's not statistics, it's geometry!
Is it? Oh. But I remember sin cos tan, and all I could think... I just couldn't think.
Well, basically, you've got a line that intersects with part of this, well, not really intersects, but just touches the circle.
Okay.
And that is a tangent line. It extends forever off in either direction.
Okay. I'm gonna say that's true. I think someone actually said that.
You'd be correct.
Flat earthers are smarter than me. They know what a tangent is.
No, well, that's the thing. There was one flat earther that said, what's a tangent line?
Now, only if that tangent line
What's a tangent line?
center will we be able...
It was me! I am the flat earther. It was me all along.
Okay, this is a fairly recent one. The UFO UAP whistleblower is actually a shill paid by NASA in an effort to get their funding increased.
A flat earther totally said that. 100%.
I made that up.
Fuck!
To be fair, it might have been said by a flat earther, but I just didn't know. But I definitely made that up.
Theoretically, if I declare myself a flat earther and then I said that, a flat earther said that. How do I declare myself a flat earther? I need to win this argument.
You go to the School of Flatology.
That's probably in America somewhere.
Or you could go to FECU.
FECU.
Yeah, the Flat Earth Community University.
Why did they name the university like an Irish guy getting angry?
Maybe it was an Irish guy getting angry. I mean, Dell is a person.
What? Dell.
Yeah, Dell is a person that often goes, no, though he's Scottish, not Irish.
Okay.
And he gets very angry. He's ranted about my nails.
Oh.
No!
People only believe the Earth is a globe because the Roman Catholic Church burned people who thought it was flat in 500 BC.
A rare instance of the Roman Catholic Church being based! I don't... So, let me... so they think the Roman Catholics thought it was a sphere. Oh my god.
So basically, they thought that back in 500 BC, the Roman Catholic Church burned people at the stake or something like that for thinking that the Earth was flat.
Okay. I could seriously, like, for all of these questions, I could be like, yes, a flat earther said that. I could, for all of them. It. A flat earther said that.
You would be correct.
Finally!
When I heard that, it broke me. I was laughing so hard because it's, like, firstly, the Roman Catholic Church in 500 BC.
Oh, I didn't even realize that. Fucking, okay, BC.
Catholic Church
You have no frame.
BC. I don't think you realise how stupid that is.
What? Go ahead and explain it.
But BC means...
That was half a millennium before.
Whew. You know that Copernicus was forced to release his heliocentric model from the Catholic Church? Did you know that Copernicus was actually a preacher? A priest? A high priest for the Catholic?
Wait, what is this? What's happening? Why do I hear music? I don't put music in my videos. I think maybe what's happening here is Alice's halftime show got misplaced for some reason. Go look at her most recent video. If the halftime show isn't in that, then this is where it ended up. But that aside, I don't know what to do here. This isn't Chatbox Travels. I don't know how to turn the music off. I hope you're enjoying the video. It's very fun to record. That's kind of like a game show in and of itself, so I don't get why the halftime show is even necessary. Actually, guess what Alice's score out of 19 will be? If you win, I will give you 1,000 intangible god tokens. If you do not win, you owe me a ham-bagel. Also, don't forget to let Alice know that her halftime show has been misplaced. You can find her most recent video up there. I've heard that I'm in that one. Anyway, how do I end this thing? Is there a button? How? The Cavendish experiment, an experiment which demonstrates the effect of gravity, isn't an experiment because you can't change the independent variable, which would have to be gravity.
I know what an independent variable is. I think you made that up.
That was made by a flat earther.
God damn it! How do they know what an independent variable is? I don't know that.
They don't. That's the thing.
Are they just saying random shit and because it sounds scientific other people are falling for it?
Well, no, what they do is they find sources and they decide, my specific interpretation of that source is what it means.
I like aioli sauce.
I like ketchup.
Basic bitch.
The Earth spinning only makes sense on a flat Earth because the pattern of the sun in the sky over a year makes sense if the sun is swinging overhead from the dome and we spin underneath.
I think a flat earther said that.
Okay, rule number 1 of flat earthers.
Okay.
Never admit the Earth could be spinning. I made that up.
God damn it! But it could be like a record disc, you know, like...
Yeah, that makes more sense than flat Earth. Well, than a stationary flat Earth, because if the sun is moving overhead, that means that it has to speed up and slow down over the course of a year. Which makes no sense. It makes much more sense if we're spinning and the sun is just swinging above us. There are 2 horizons which objects can go over. You can zoom in on objects that go over the first horizon, but you cannot zoom in on objects that go over the second horizon due to diffraction and the angle of attack.
I don't think a flat earther knows what those things are. I think you made that up.
Flat earthers actually said that. Now, to be fair, I am mixing 2 things that flat earthers have said into one. But it's still something that flat earthers have said.
My track record has gone from like 4 for 5 to like absolutely abysmal.
You never had 4 for 5.
Yes, I did. I so did. Right at the beginning.
You didn't. If there were actually satellites in space, then due to the inverse square law, they would have to emit a lot of electromagnetic radiation in order to communicate, and that amount of EM radiation would stop compasses from being able to align to Earth's magnetic field.
Do flat earthers believe in magnets? That's the question.
I mean, they believe things are magnetic. They sometimes even use it to try and explain gravity.
It's a coin toss, isn't it? It's a coin toss. I think a flat earther said that.
That is something that I made up.
God damn it! Just give me one. Give me one.
If gravity were real, then if I pour water on a ball, it should stick to it.
If you pour water on a ball, it will stick to the ball.
As in, like, gravity should pull it to the ball.
What? The ball is full of air. Oh, I think you made that up. If someone actually said that, they need to go to hospital because there's something wrong growing in their brain. There's a tumor in that person's brain because that is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my entire goddamn life, and I have listened to my sister talk about slugs.
Well, fortunately, you're not going to hate me for making that up, because I didn't make that up. That was something that a flat earther actually said.
Someone actually said that!
Yes, you remember that Scottish flat earther that I was talking about that goes, no!
The ball is full of air. It has no mass. It has barely any mass. Water is dense as hell. Oh my god.
You can only push things, never pull them. Pulling things doesn't exist.
What? No. No. If someone actually said that, I'm going to have a crisis. That is... No!
You know the Scottish guy?
He said it, didn't he?
Yeah.
He said, for f***'s sake!
Now, he does have justification. Like, try to pull that chair over there.
Oh god, I just hit my computer. It's okay. I pulled it. I pulled it.
You pushed it with your fingers that were behind it. That's his justification. I mean, he's wrong, but...
It's always the f***ing Scottish and the Australians. No wonder f***ing England was trying to ruin Scotland for eons.
Okay. Due to the second law of thermodynamics, Earth must have a container over it, i.e. a dome. Otherwise, the atmosphere would get sucked off by the vacuum of space.
What, like a Dyson sphere? Like, the container?
Like a dome.
Why does it need a container?
Because otherwise the atmosphere would just get sucked off by the vacuum of space. Like, it would, like...
Flat earther that said that is never going to get sucked off. I think a flat earther did say that.
It's been said by heaps of flat earthers.
Okay.
Like, they literally think that the second law of thermodynamics means that the atmosphere would just expand.
They don't realise that gravity is a thing and that gases do have mass.
Well, I think you have confirmed what I was thinking. And that is that, yeah, there is no way to tell whether a flat earther said something or whether it was made up unless you're involved in flat earth communities.
I need psychiatric help now. You did this to me.
All right, so that was an interesting result that we got. As a percentage, she got 42% of them correct, which is less than 50-50 chance. As you may have realised, she's not too familiar with Flat Earth, which really makes her the perfect candidate for this. Had I asked someone like Simon Dan, for example, he would have surely gotten over 75% just by virtue of having heard all the Flat Earth arguments before. But more importantly, what this video shows is that Flat Earth is so ridiculous that it is indistinguishable from parody. That is honestly to be expected with Posel, so I don't really want to hear anyone saying, oh, this Flat Earther is clearly just joking, because you can't tell. But anyway, that was really fun. Unfortunately, we cannot do this again with Alice because in her most recent video, which you should totally check out, I did familiarise her with Flat Earth. So if we want to do this test again, I'm gonna have to find another clone. But anyway, leave a like and subscribe if you like this video. Also, a big thank you to Alice in Wonderland for helping me out with this video. She makes great content, so you should definitely subscribe to her channel. But I will see you in the next video. Between you and me, the cube. That was weird. Bye. You got so many of them wrong.
How did I do so badly? Don't look at Planner. Look at me.
Why not?
No, stop. No, no, no.
To be fair, you're probably a little bit out of focus. So the camera won't...
That works in my favour though.
Yeah, but I would have been more in focus because I'm in the right part.
I know how cameras work.
Why did I open up Translate and not Docs?
Just two trans.